This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century. It's been too long, 'cause now it's on. It's been too long, 'cause now it's on. Welcome, boys and girls, scholars and laymen, to another wonderful infotainment, edutaining edition of The Art of This Thinks, aka the Thought Provocateur. This is Brother Ron, also known as R2C2H2. The Art of This. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope knowledge to research. Research. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's Mr. Heard with the word. So what you know is King James. LeBron did what Oprah wouldn't and Dr. Umar couldn't. Once again, King James, LeBron James of Akron, Ohio, player, did what Oprah wouldn't and Dr. Umar couldn't. Now, this is not a dish to the latter people mentioned. Latter-day Saints here. But LeBron James like, Jesus Christ and these Latter-day Saints here. No Eminem. Hi, my name is Brother Ron. So anyway, this is what I mean. As you all know, if you are in the world, if you are in this matrix, if you are a human being on planet Earth, if you got internet connections, if you got social media access, if you got TV, if you got ESPN, Fox Sports South, anything, everybody knows, because CNN told us that LeBron James just opened his I Promise school in good old Ohio. That's right. LeBron did what LeBron does. He is a GOAT by another name. Yes, you could talk about, is he great as MJ? But is MJ as great as LeBron James off the court? LeBron just took it to another level, people. Just opened up a school in his home state for children. Check out the interview he did with Don Lemon. If you got Don Lemon, do you want to make lemonade? But anyway, do you want to make his lemonade? Okay. He got the lemons. But anyway, check out that CNN. I just checked about 5 minutes out of the CNN interview. But LeBron James is a very impressive H-U-E human being. Not only is he a philanthropist, but also he's a humanitarian. Now, that's rare. I'm being honest with you. You could be a humanitarian, not have any money, but have a heart to give. You could be a philanthropist and have a heart as cold as ice, man, but have a lot of resources to give for good causes. But to have a person who not only has a heart to give, but the resources to make what he gives real and sustainable is a beautiful thing. LeBron James is a beautiful, not just beautiful, but B-E-U-Y-O-U, T-O-O-F-U-L-L, to be beautiful brother, to do what he's done, to give back in the way he has given back. Basically, LeBron James, not any politician elected by people. I always tell people that voting is nothing but a beauty and popularity contest for ugly people. Once again, voting is nothing but a popularity contest and beauty contest for ugly people. But getting back, LeBron James holds no elected office, but he has had an impact as a young black man with only a high school degree. He impacted the economy of Ohio, in particular the Cleveland area. Because, they were mad about 8 years ago, whatever, when he left the first time. People was burning his jerseys. Like, it wasn't that long ago. 100 years ago, even up to today, they were hanging black folks from telephone poles for less. For looking in a white person's eye. For refusing to move out the sidewalk, let a little white boy or girl get by. He keeps on passing me by. Da-da-da-da-da. She keeps on passing me by. Yeah, anyway. Strange fruit. But anyway, LeBron really changed the game. He opened up this school with his own money. Promising, full tuition scholarships and all that good stuff. Just check it out for yourself. Take a look. It's all online. But it's very impressive. This young man is like exceptional. He's like, you got this, I'm not saying he's like Muhammad Ali, but he's like a throwback almost. Like to the 60s. I mean, he was up, like you think about Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Bill Russell. Folks have a consciousnly and a need to serve the people. Jim Brown, the football great, who got Cleveland connection, of course. The Cleveland Browns, the NFL football great. Arguably, probably, he's definitely in top 5 greatest football players of all time, easily. But, he started his economic program back in the 60s. He had an economic institute where he tried to empower black businesses back in the 60s. Then he has his, amer-i-can program where he helps game mediation and stuff out there out in California. But LeBron James, to me, is in that mind of being a servant like that. To me, he would have fit right back in with the Muhammad Ali's and Jim Browns and Bill Russells, people of their consciousness and the need to stick up and stand up and speak out for the people. I think he would be at home, but what makes him different from them guys is that he's a multimillionaire with deep pockets and a lot of resources, whereas they didn't have this. Back in the day, 50 years ago, if you was even though you was a superstar athlete, you still need to have a off-season job. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't making millions of dollars. You was as a working class stiff, so to speak, but you were famous. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't making millions of dollars back in those times if you was a superstar athlete. But now, LeBron James is paying it forward. He's paying it forward. Brilliant young man. Kind of made me wish if Obama had the background that King James had. How would America be different from black people right now? If, people talking about Obama came from a single parent. Not really. No, he didn't. He grew up around affluent white people. His stepfather was very affluent. He's an Indonesian. He has a very exotic background. Very, access to a lot of great educational institutions for this system. Whereas LeBron, he's single parent mom, Same drama. When things was wrong, we blame mama. Even though we had different daddies, same drama. When things were wrong, we blame mama. But he came from a single parent teenage mother. LeBron James definitely have good genes. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete, but also he has a phenomenal mind. And he has a heart to give. So you combine all those things together and you got an extraordinary human being. So what if Brock had the mainland black American descended from enslaved African narrative instead of this exotic narrative that he has, being a son of a Kenyan and Hawaiian with parents from Kansas, white folks, and being related to all the presidents, and Brad Pitt too. Take a look. It's all online. But anyway, it might be different for black people right now. You might have got what Dr. King wanted to get 50 years ago, but he was cut down in his prime right across the street from where I'm recording this right now. Right across the street. So this is a very interesting space I'm occupying, but that's another story. But anyway, and what I said earlier, LeBron did what Oprah wouldn't and Dr. Umar couldn't. Like Oprah, she had a chance to open up a school, but she decided to open up a school not in America where she made her name and fame and fortune, but open it up in South Africa, a school for girls. But the thing about Oprah is from Mississippi, dirt poor Mississippi. Came through Nashville, Tennessee, went to school out there, I think Tennessee State, if I'm not mistaken. Started her career in Baltimore and made it big time, struck gold in Chicago. These are places with a high level of black Americans who are struggling. Like Dr. King said 50 years ago, we integrated into a burning house. And 50 years later, we have still left more African Americans behind than it were 50 years ago, percentage-wise. Because 50 years ago, when Dr. King was walking the planet, America was in the middle of a historic economic expansion boom. That means jobs were very plentiful. I mean, one job could support a family of 4, even if you was a high school dropout or couldn't even read and write. You could find a job working at the factories, whatever, support your family. Your wife could stay at home, manage the household, help raise the kids, send all your kids to college, retire with a good-ass pension after working 20 to 30 to 40 years at one job. Those days are long gone. So what we got now, we got people that are a part of it is almost like a permanent underclass. Because the way the system works, it works to make the majority of the population impoverished and is servant to a small percentage of people. When you got a system that treats corporations better than actual people, therein lies the problem. But let's not get out track. But Oprah thought that, in my understanding, reading some of the stuff, why she didn't open the school in places like Baltimore, Chicago, which is the poster child for everything. You know, because you always need black people to be the boogeyman for America, even though we're not the real monsters or the real killers. But, you know, you always got to have a Willie Horton somewhere, or, you know, a Joy Steiny, or whatever you want to call Steiny, whatever. You always got to make our victimhood into something other than what it really is. You turning victims into super predators. But anyway, you know, LeBron would have been the type of person from his background that could have been labeled as a so-called super predator. But no, he's super brilliant and super fantastic and is truly beyond category. He's beyond category, in the words of Duke Ellington. But Oprah said, "Now I don't want to open a school here because black Americans are so spoiled." But hey, you say, you got a car, she got a car, he got a car, everybody got a car. You know, you promote the capitalism. You are a queen of capitalism that exploits poor and working class people. But, you know, I digress. But no, she had a little scandal. I think it was a sex scandal over there with the school in South Africa. So she was embarrassed on the international level of what happened at her school, that she found it because she thought that black Americans were too spoiled or weren't good enough or was not on her level, even though she's a product of black America. And it's funny how she thought she was so in good with white people, like Kisses from Roots, but she got her nigga wake-up call when she started her own. She got her own, but not for long. She got her own, but not for long. You see how I had to get that back? But she had to go back to the black folks, the people that made Oprah, like Dick Gregory. May God blessings and peace be upon him and his family. Dick Gregory knew who made him. He was under no illusion who really made him when he wasn't funny. Black folks made Dick Gregory. We chose Dick Gregory. It's like we chose Oprah. We chose so many people, but the people that we chose turned their backs on us. Not LeBron James. People are talking about, LeBron James a quitter. LeBron James is a marathon runner. He's a marathon winner. He runs the long race. He got long vision. He don't got superb court vision. He got long vision. He can see into the future. He is the real Negro dumbest. You know what I'm saying? He making the future right now. So applied to LeBron. Now with Dr. Umar Johnson, what did I say? I say LeBron did what Oprah wouldn't and Dr. Umar couldn't. This is not a knock against Dr. Umar Johnson. Let me repeat. This is not a knock against Dr. Umar Johnson. I have a lot of respect for Dr. Umar Johnson. I have interviewed Dr. Umar Johnson. He has allowed me, he gave me permission to record some of his lectures. To me, Dr. Umar is a brilliant brother. But the thing about it is, America do not like people like that. Like what Jay-Z said. America like to emasculate the greats, kill Malcolm, gave Muhammad the shakes, Ali the shakes, you know what I'm saying? That, fuck up the world song, he said, but Dr. Umar Johnson is just he come too hard. He's unapologetically black first. He's about black straight pride. And the powers that be would not let him get that type of platform that they allow a LeBron James. I don't know what LeBron James personally feeling about a lot of things. I didn't agree with him stumping for Hillary that last election cycle for president. But I don't know what he feels. He's a part of the Lakers, and Max Johnson is the general manager and a part owner, I believe, of the Lakers. Y'all can correct me, all you Laker fans. But also, that his son is very much openly flaming hot Cheetos gay. And that's his business. But, I don't know what LeBron feel about certain issues. But Dr. Umar does not bite his tongue. He gives great information. And, he's been trying for several years now to raise money for his black boarding school for boys, I believe. Black boarding school for boys. And he has a lot of strong followers, but he don't have enough followers to raise millions of dollars. Whereas LeBron, he has access to corporations. He's a corporate spokesperson. He's a mainstream celebrity. He does mainstream movies. He's playing, he's a very popular basketball player, one of the most popular celebrities, arguably on the planet. So he has access to certain things that a person like Dr. Umar Johnson, who speaks for a certain constituency, does not have. So, like I said, this is not a knock against Dr. Umar Johnson, but it'd be nice to see brothers like LeBron, if they can't even do it publicly, support people like a Umar Johnson who has a lot to offer the world. And I think his school is a great idea. People got this thing because I think for me, as I go into my largest assignment in life, like God is preparing me for a new beginning, a new season, I'm realized that it's not only hard to love our people sometimes, but it's hard to serve our people. Our people could be our biggest critics and harshest critics and enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like I have seen it for myself, managing talent and supervising people in different areas of human activity. How a black person will say, well, I hate white people and all this other stuff, or I hate to work for the white man. But Mr. Charlie, hey, Mr. Smith, oh, God bless you. They'll do anything. They'll even put their life on the line. Well, Malcolm said, you bleed when the white man tells you to bleed. You know what I'm saying? You'll fight a war for the white man in a foreign land. You can't even spell or find on a map. But when it's come time to protect your people against police brutality and economic exploitation, you don't say a mumbling word. Black men, you don't say a mumbling word. So Dr. Umar Johnson is very articulate about where he stands, his point of view. And his tea is not for everybody to consume. Once again, his tea is not for everyone to consume. So Dr. Umar Johnson, in the system of white mediocrity and insanity, would never get the support of, say, LeBron James, who does not really play political football. He's more of a nuanced, subtle cat. And it'll be nice. I mean, even with that said, he is advancing an agenda that we all can take advantage of and be proud of and promote and endorse. Even if we don't agree with all his politics or how he moves, or if he's the greatest basketball player of all time, he makes a damn good case for being the greatest of all time. But he is in a league all by himself when it comes to this humanitarianism and philanthropy. And he's playing this game, man. We just got to send prayers up to brother LeBron James while he's doing his God work. Send prayers and protection over him and his family. And may he continue to prosper, because when he prospers, everybody prospers. Now, people will say, well, LeBron don't got that killer instinct, but he's a team player. He's a true winner in all facets of human activity from what I can see. And he's about the village. He's not just about team. He's about village work. So it'll be an honor to meet with LeBron James. And I might, and I will, most likely, because what I'm going to do is going to be on some other level stuff. I look forward to keeping company with brother LeBron and picking his brain about things. And, who knows? Life is just great. I tell people now, I'm my own action hero and superhero. I'm my own action hero and superhero and romantic lead in my life, my story, my movie. So that means I'm going to get all the glory. I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to reclaim my narrative. But, yeah, that's a big move. What y'all think about all this? Please leave all your thoughts. And I know you will leave your thoughts. You can leave your thought too. Or you leave your thoughts in the comment section below this video. Please feel free to support the movement. If you like what you heard from Mr. Hurd, please spread, please spread the word from Mr. Hurd of what you heard, man. Because your words create worlds. Your words create worlds. So you can support the movement. You can make a one-time donation at our PayPal link. You can find us on PayPal at r2c2h2@gmail.com. Your donation is tax deductible. We're going towards the We All Be Group Incorporated, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. Also, you can support the artists and our work at We All Be at the patreon.com, where you get some awards or rewards rather for supporting this God work that we're doing. That's patreon.com/We All Be, or buy some artivist gear. Visit us, at r2c2h2.com. That's once again r2c2h2.com, And you also can buy some other merch. I got the merch. Merchandise you buy, artivist art on t-shirts. Look at our shelf below this video. It should be a shelf from Teespring from our R2C2H2 art place page. Check out the shirts, y'all. Wear the movement, be the movement, go tell about the movement. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Just quick thoughts about LeBron James and what he's doing, his God work. So weigh in, family. Thank you so much for listening. In the words of the great Duke Ellington, we love you madly.